Hey everybody, and greetings. It is me, your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend, Joe Seeby. And happy Thursday, guys. And as you all know, Thursday is our class that we call Picture This. Picture This is when I give you an image, a photograph, a painting, any image, any, visual image, and your job is to write a song chorus based on that photograph. Now, we've been doing this class for a while, and, I love this class because, and I say this every week, and I will continue because it's so important to stress this, that, when you're writing a song for somebody, if you consider yourself a songwriter or a professional songwriter where you're getting paid to write and collaborate with people, and they hire you for your services, you writing a song with them, they're coming to you because they know that you can deliver and you have ideas, or you know how to conjure ideas at will without having to sit here for like 2 hours and just, try to come up with something. So this class is to kind of help you in your in coming up with ideas, rather than just staring at a blank piece of paper with another person who's paying you in the room, and you two are looking at each other like, I don't know, what do you want to write about? This gives you a perspective or a place to start. It's a springboard for you to start getting your ideas formulated so that you can have some kind of subject matter in which to write about. This helps me a lot more than just trying to come up with a story in my head without seeing something. And, everything around us, whether we realize it or not, is an influence, right? Sometimes, more than sometimes, hearing a new song that I really love will inspire me to write a new song. Sometimes it's a movie. I've watched movies and wrote songs based on the idea of that movie, and sometimes it's a painting, sometimes it's a photograph, sometimes it's, whatever. But everything around us, whether we realize it or not, which I don't think we really realize it, is everything's an influence. And this is learning how to channel those influences towards your creativity as a starting point for writing something that didn't exist before, And we used to do this back at Performing Arts when we were open. We had a big giant TV screen, and we'd watch like YouTube videos or whatever. And it was weird because when we would pause the videos, after a couple minutes, the TV screen goes into screensaver pictures. And there would be all kinds of pictures, from like people walking in the rain to aerial views of Germany, and everything in between. And sometimes I would stare at that giant TV in the front room and be in awe of some of the photographs that would come up. And so that's where the idea for this whole class originated. And then, and in fact, in a couple classes, we would just create titles of songs based on some of the Google images that we found, And it really does help. And, one of the things, and I say this every week again, and I stress it because it's so darn important, is when you do this exercise, there are really no rules except for the fact that, you are writing a chorus. And what do choruses do? Choruses rhyme. They rhyme, right? So it's not just like you're writing a short story or something, or even a poem. Poems are different than songs. Let's get that straight. Poems are poems, songs are songs. Can sometimes poems turn into songs? Yes, they can. But they're not songs. They are not songs. Poems are poems. Okay? Your job in this class exercise is to write a song. Even if you're not writing a melody at this point, it doesn't matter. you're still writing something that has a timing to it, you know? And in the beginning, when you first do this, when I give you the photograph, one of the things that I really want to stress is, don't worry about rhyming in the very beginning. I want you to write down everything that's in the picture. Write it down. Even if it's something way in the background. If there's a balloon in the background flying up towards the sky, write that down. Balloon in the background. A grandmother and a little girl in the foreground, in the front, write everything down. It looked like a sunny day. There's grass. Maybe they're at a park. Write all that stuff down. This might be detrimental to elaborating and telling your story. You know what I'm saying? So all of these things are important towards getting the story to move forward. And the other thing is, of course, like I said before, this is a song. It's got to rhyme. It's got to tell a story, and it's got to make sense to the listener. What do I mean by that? It means that everybody should automatically get what you're trying to say in the song. Now, everyone has a different, a different thought in their head about what a song means to them. If you ask 10 people what Hotel California is, you're going to get 10 answers. Even if you ask the members of the Eagles, you're going to get a different story. Maybe. I don't know. But in a lot of songs, that is the case. But, it's a song, so it's got to rhyme. It's got to tell a story, and it's got to make sense to the listener. The other thing is, it doesn't really matter what the picture is, as long as it brings forth ideas for you. Now, it could be, like I said, it could be a picture of a Christmas tree, and that Christmas tree looks just like your Aunt Millie's Christmas tree, and you used to celebrate Christmas at Aunt Millie's every year. So the song is more about Aunt Millie than the Christmas tree. That is fine. This is your universe. You're the boss, not me. You're the boss of this universe that you write about. So there's that. Okay, so now without further ado, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you the photograph that I picked for tonight's thought-provoking song springboard idea. So without further ado, here is the photograph that I have picked for tonight's class. Have at it. Here it is. Okay, so we're back. Now you saw the picture. Now remember, you can pause your video when this is up on YouTube. Just pause it, and you can stare at this picture as long as you want to. Because if it's too short right now on the pause that I give you, pause it, hit the space bar on your computer, or hit the pause button on YouTube, and stare at this picture. What I want you to do is, I want you to stare at this picture until you go into a daydream. When you pull back from that daydream, I want you to write down everything you saw up here when you were in your daydream. That's really important. It really is. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to read to you what I wrote based on this picture. Now you can see in the picture it's a man and a woman very close up. Their lips are touching, so they've been kissing. And it's very, what's the word I'm looking for when I'm looking at this picture? Passionate. And it doesn't mean necessarily like passionate. Well, yeah, I mean, every sense of that word, passionate. Passionate is what this picture reminds me of. But what I wrote, I'm going to show you my words. And I even wrote a melody for it, and I am going to give you that melody tonight just so you can hear what I wrote for it, okay? So you can hear the timing and the whole thing. Okay, so my words are this. Waiting for someone to show me the meaning of just how it feels to be wanted like this. These years have been lonely, and now you have found me, awakened by love, and I'm saved by your kiss. So that is what I wrote this about. I'm going to read it one more time. I'm going to read it like it's just a story. I'm not singing it, I'm just speaking it. Waiting for someone to show me the meaning of just how it feels to be wanted like this. These years have been lonely, and now you have found me, awakened by love, and I'm saved by your kiss. So that's my words. Now I'm going to sing it for you, okay? Okay? So here it comes. So I put a little beat together and a little melody, so here it is. Here it goes. Waiting for someone to show me the meaning of just how it feels to be wanted like this. These years have been lonely, and now you have found me, awakened by love, and I'm saved by your kiss, your kiss. I'm saved by your kiss. So that's my melody. That's my words. That is the photograph. So guys, that is all the time that we have for tonight. This is your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and your friend Joe Seavey. As always, I can't wait to see what you guys write for this. I really can't wait. And if you guys feel real cocky, send me a melody too. Record yourself singing a melody. I can't wait to hear it. All right, guys, that is all the time that we have for tonight. I love you. Be safe. Be careful. Take care of yourself. And I will see you very soon. I love you. Peace.